take it easy, take it one step at a time. Walking fast down the street. I've been waiting for you, you were waiting for me, and now we won't.
So, Take It Easy. This song is about a year old. I made it a long ass time ago. I only finished it about a week ago. For the longest time I couldn't get a bridge working for it, and I finally finished it. The song is heavily inspired by some smooth shit. I really like to listen to jazz. I really like to listen to chill out music, and I'm really trying to make a chill song. I listened a lot to Sting and the Englishman in New York is the type of vibe I was going towards. It has some jazzy chords in it. It all started with the chords, really, with the declining bass line, and you will all hear it in a little bit. But the inspiration for this song was very simple. I'm a pretty obsessive guy. When I do something, I want to do it right, and I want to do it. I really get into shit heavily, you know. I'm not one for taking things lightly, and this song is a bit of a meditation song for me, a bit of a mantra to take it easy sometimes, you know, not to go 100% into things. So with that being said, let's dive into it. Let's start with the drums. So the drums are typical Drananas drums. There's nothing really special about it. If you saw other breakdowns of Drananas already, it's basically the same formula again. It started with a drum break, this break. And I added my own drums. And then I used an electronic kick. And together,
And now we won't.
some crackle with it as well.
But look,
And that's it, basically. Oh, I also added my own hi-hat to give it some more realism. I like to add own drum elements. I'm a drummer myself, and I like to record little bits in the song to give it more realism, to make it more organic. That's why I also use the drum breaks a lot, just break beats to get realism into my drums, to get life into them, you know? So next thing is the bass. The bass is a very simple bass line with a declining bass line from A to all the way down to Feast. Nothing special about that either. If you've seen other Drananas breakdown songs, you know that I really like this Scarby Rickenbacker bass, and I use it on pretty much every song that I make. It just sounds great. Piano is a bit more interesting. It all started with the piano. I wanted to make some jazzy type chord progression, and this is what I came up with. And that runs through the song, vamping. I really tried to add realism to this with the least amount of work possible. So I used some make random velocity things and the piano, and I used the Alicia Keys from Contact Library, which is really great. And that's it. I also unquantized it. I tried to move it all over the grid to make it more real sounding. Then we go over to the brass sound, which is a really important part of this song. It really adds a lot to the vibe that I wanted to go for with it, and it sounds like this. It sounds great. There's nothing special about it. It's just, it follows the chords, and that's it. Next up is the steel drum. It isn't a Drananas song without steel drums. Then I got the kalimba, which I'm proud of because I actually use I used the real kalimba. Thanks to Bart for borrowing me the kalimba. It sounds like this in the intro. Um,
Walking fast down.
I also used the fake kalimba to give it some more power. Together they sound like this. I really like that. So let's go over to the vocals. Vocals sound like this.
Walking fast down the street. I've been waiting for you. You were waiting for me. And now we walk. And now we talk. We were never supposed to be, but look at us. Yeah, we are free to love. Overcomplicate everything. You've been hurt before and it stings. Afraid to fly, I ain't got no wings. But wait a minute and see what it brings. Let's take it easy. Take it one step at a time. Let's take it easy.
So there's nothing going on there, nothing special really. I really compressed the vocals to make them less dynamic really, because I wanted to make it sound full and fat, and I also used a dub layer to make it even more full and fat. It's
walking fast down the street. I've been waiting for you. You were waiting for me, and now we walk. And now we talk.
I used the famous CLA vocal body double there to give it more width, to give it more fullness. Got a lot of reverb going on, some delay. Just sounds good. Other special thing is, or not that special, but a trick I learned from Kenny Beats, or Deadmau5 said it as well, I think, is to always use some sort of ambient sound in your music. If you use ambient sound, you get a feeling of spaciousness in your song. You get a feeling of being somewhere. Even if it's very low in the mix, which this is like it's -38, which is barely audible, but it gives a vibe and it gives a feeling, and that's what I was going for there. So that's, if you want to add some liveliness into your track, I'd advise to do some shit like that. Other tricks are going into different parts of the song. I use swell-ins like these.
You've been hurt before and it stings.
That's it basically. That is what Take It Easy is all about.
It's not all what it used to be, 'cause it used to be just fine.
That was the bridge. Yeah, that's it. I used the fade out on this song. I never did that before. I used the fade out. It's fade outs aren't that popular anymore in pop music, but I wanted to try, and it sounded good on this song. So, thank you for watching. Damn.